again. I got cut off last time I went live down here, so I don't know what's going on, but I'm trying it again. I turned off my Wi-Fi. I'm afraid it was trying to connect to the Wi-Fi at the house, even though I'm a long ways from the house. So guys, I've been on a lot of work trips lately, and so we've gotten behind on posting videos, but I thought I'd go live. I got home this evening and I thought, you know, I want to get some stuff done before dark, and it feels good just to be out on the farm, be out of my car, be out of meetings. And so here I am. So let me know where you're joining me from, and I'll just show you kind of what I've done since I got home. I started a fire, and I just have cleaned up the whole bottom pasture here. And Dorothy, good to have you on, and Meg. It's amazing how we have such loyal friends out there. And Akira, how are you? Guys, I gotta say something about Akira. You know, some people were very critical that I didn't bring home that Palomino mare when I went out and got Simo and Raven. And Akira loves her horses, and so I knew she loved them, and I can't force someone to sell me their horse. Well, they've been sending me some updates, and that little mare is looking awesome. Now that they didn't have to afford feed for 3 horses, they were able to help her get healthy again, and she's looking great. So Akira, it's good to have you on, and I'd love some more updates, some more videos or pictures. That would be cool. And if you don't mind, once she's to where you like, we'll show everybody. That would be fun. All right, guys. Pam checking in from Cardiff, Wales, UK. That's cool. We need some moisture here so bad. But we actually got a little bit while I was gone, Vicky said. I've been gone the last 3 nights. And Vicky said we got a little bit of moisture. You can hardly tell, but I do feel it in the air a little bit. But the weather's still unseasonably warm for this time of year, and I'm loving it. So hit that like button, guys, please. And I got like this cold sore thing going on or something on my lip, so I apologize. But anyway, I came home. I decided to just clean up the pasture. So I started a fire, and there's just limbs that fall down throughout the winter, and so now it looks nice and clean. And the goats are doing well over here. Hello. I saw that, let's see, Vernon, my buddy from Texas, is on. Michelle's on. Pam, Miss Tracy, Julia, Karen, Barbara, I'm going backwards, Dorothy, and our little social farm. I think I went and checked that out and subscribed. I hope I did. But anyway, sometimes by the time I'm done with a live or whatever, I forget to go back. So Michelle from Indiana and Fort Myers, Florida, John the Beagle Dad. He's always good to hop on here. We haven't received any rain down here in Apache Junction. All right, well, we're praying for rain for Arizona and for all the western United States right now. But the goats are looking good. The babies are growing. There's Cinnabum and Cream Puff, and I forget what we called the other one. I haven't been too worried about remembering their names because I don't plan on keeping the babies, I don't think. We like to have a few goats around, but I don't need too many around. Yeah, thank you, Julia. Hit that like button. She's reminding you guys, if you'll hit that thumbs up, it sure helps. But I've got a fire going, just burning some of the branches that have fallen down. So now it looks nice and pretty. If we do finally get some rain, as warm as it's been, I think the grass will start to grow, and that will be awesome. So our official, our little social, South, it's so our official, our little Southern California farm, I think is what that stands for. So that's pretty cool. I was reading it too fast. 80% chance for the Famtobe to get some rain. Manuel, ¿cómo está en Albuquerque? Ojalá que estén bien. ¿Y ustedes han tenido lluvia o no? So, anyway, watching from my bed, it's almost midnight. It's cold and wet outside. It looks lovely in Arizona. You can send some of, yes, thank you, Linda. Send some of your rain. And the weather is amazing. It's probably only 60 degrees, but there's no wind and the sun's out and it feels awesome. The sun will set here in the next 30 minutes probably, and so I don't have a whole lot of time, but I just wanted to tell you that we're still alive. We're still doing YouTube. We just have been slow about it with everything going on. But I was a little surprised. I introduced you guys to Jumper. I was a little surprised. Just if you want to check out our patron, he's going to be expensive to feed, but he sure is pretty. He loves scratches. That's why I'm not going to scratch him right now, because if I do, he'll walk. Well, I'll show you. So, see, I'll scratch his head. Hey, Raven, I'm sorry. Are you jealous? And then I'll come stand over here and then watch this. I'll bet you he comes over and wants more scratches. Raven's doing good. She's kind of woolly, but Akira, what do you think? She's putting on weight. We got her feet trimmed. We've dewormed her. And she's just a sweet little girl. And we changed her name. It was Moon, but for some reason it just didn't fit. But there you go. She's doing good. Sorry, Meg. She's got, now look at who. Now this is kind of intimidating. He's just coming down to get scratches, but when he walks towards you, 1,500 pounds of steer, it just is kind of nerve-wracking. But anyway, thanks for those of you that have sent stuff through our Amazon wish list or whatever. But we really do want to keep him on the farm. Just, we don't want him to go to Hamburger. But he is an expensive one to feed, but we're enjoying him. He is pretty. Doesn't he look awesome here in the sun? And right up there is Blanca, that doesn't look so Blanca. She, like I say, it rained while I was gone, just a little bit, enough for her to lay down and roll in the mud. So Blanca is not so Blanca today. She's sucia. Sucia means she's dirty today. But here's Raven. Raven's dirty too. You can see the mud on Raven's back too. But she's looking so much fatter than when we first got her. So she's doing really good. I already fed them, but I may throw them some more because they've eaten all the hay and still acting hungry. So let's go look at some of the others real quick. I have been trying to clean up around my place. Vicky and I both have been trying to minimalize. We've been watching some videos or listening to some podcasts about minimalizing, and it really has been eye-opening. There's so many things that we store and move around and worry about that really never get used. So Vicky's done an outstanding job cleaning up in the house, and I'm trying out here. I'm not as good as Vicky at it yet, but let me show you. I want to show you my tack shed. Now, my problem is when I clean one thing, then I tend to move something to another spot until but I want to show you my tack shed. So, a lot of times you guys see horses outside of the tack shed, and I love my 2 hitching posts and at the angles. I used to have just one, but then if a horse was tied here, they would swivel around this way or this way, and they can still swivel around that way if they are tied too close. This eliminates them swiveling around, but I can walk right through here, and yet it also, with a lot of the wilder ones that we get, I feel more protected back here if I need the protection. But I had cleaned all this up, and now I've pulled stuff out that needs to go up to the garage. And I'm not quite done sweeping everything up, but I'm super excited. I have been getting rid of some things, and if you haven't seen our tack shed, I love our tack shed. It's this is Pro Slat. You really ought to check them out. Pro Slat is amazing, and they have these brackets that go on here. Maybe I can take this one off. Yeah. So see, they just come off like that. But I also I can tighten it up, but the weight holds it down, so a lot of them I don't even worry about. And then they have these universal brackets that I then put these saddle racks on. They'll hold up to 250 pounds on my wall. And anyway, I've got everything kind of cleaned up right now. And then, I don't know if any of you have ever wondered what to do with an old fridge. Can I show you something kind of cool? Do you see what's going on here? I covered it with barnwood, and there's my... So, it looks like just an old rustic dresser or something. But anyway, part of my tack shed. So there you go. It's still messy, but a lot less messy. And now that I've got it cleaned up, I've got a pile down here that needs swept up, and I'm gonna try to keep things cleaner and nicer around here. So go check out Pro Slat. They're amazing. We have it in our garage also, and it's like the coolest organizational system ever. So let me show you these guys. And part of this is me going around checking everything out too. So here's Peppy and Lex and Rawhide. And Pepsi's starting to look like she's showing her little pregnancy belly a little bit. She's probably only 4 or 5 months along. And yeah, she's kind of showing a little belly. And Lex, not so much, but she's had several foals, and so she's not showing it quite as much. But anyway, guys, there's Blossom back there with Blanca. But I am just excited about some things. Watch our next video. I think it'll be up tomorrow, because we also have a project happening right up there, but I don't want to give too much of it away. And Joanna from Shady Cove asked who she's bred to, and my friend Sam, he and my brother Levi do a lot of horse stuff together, and he has a stallion, and I don't remember his registered name, but he goes back to Once in a Blue Boon, and that stallion's breed fee right now is $8,000. So I'm really blessed that I got to breed my mares to him, and so I'm super excited to see that. And even though I have 66, he's leased out to Black Diamond Ranch in Blanding, Utah, so to be able to use such a nice stallion was a huge blessing. Here's Pumbaa coming over to say hello. Hey, Pumbaa. And the goats again. So just so you know, we're still alive and kicking. Life's good. Be watching our video tomorrow, and I'm hoping our new channel will be up Saturday. So if it is, we'll be asking for all of you to subscribe. But right now there's no videos there. So Sarah says hello to Pumbaa. Well, guys, have a great evening. God bless, and hope you're all doing well. I do pray for rain around here, but I also love these sunny, beautiful, wonderful days. And so it's hard to complain when the days are so nice here in Arizona. We actually get very spoiled when it does rain for a day or two. It's easy to be like, oh, I hate the mud, or I wish the sun had come out, and yet the sun's out most of the time. So well, guys, Meg just said that's exciting that we have some babies on the way. Oh, Miss Tracy, we have Lex and Peppy that are both in full. So maybe we'll do a video just about that. Oh, Connie asked about, do you still have the peacocks? Yes, we do. I've just kept them locked up all winter because I didn't want to lose them to the coyotes. So I'm hoping that we can maybe let them out, or I'm actually going to try to expand their cage, see if we can get the male to breed the females and hatch out some babies. And then maybe we can let some of them out, because if they're out where they can roost way up high in the trees, they're normally pretty safe. Last time there was some roosting inside the cage, and I left the gate open one night, and so they were down low, and so it was partially my fault, but I felt really bad about that. Well, guys, have a great evening. Hope you all have a wonderful Valentine's Day. I actually brought Vicky and Casey each a bouquet of flowers. I'd been gone for 3 days, and I wanted Vicky to be able to enjoy the flowers through the Valentine's weekend. And I also wanted to do something for my sweet daughter. So a lot of you are aware that Casey is a senior in high school. She has put in mission papers, and she could receive a call to serve a mission for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints on Monday or Tuesday. We're thinking it's normally about a week turnaround. Monday is a holiday, so we don't know what to expect, but we're excited. So if you want to guess where in the world or which state she goes to, both of our sons have served in the United States. Bryson, our oldest, went to Dallas, Texas, and Blake went to San Jose, California. Our daughter Kaylee was going to go to Scotland, Ireland mission, but then she decided to get married instead. And so where's Casey going to go? We have no idea. I served a mission for the church in Santiago, Chile. And so me and Bryson and Blake all speak Spanish, so Casey would love to speak Spanish if she could. But did any of the peacocks have eggs this spring? Not this spring is kind of right now, right? But last spring, yes. Was it last spring or the spring before that we had babies? But yes, they did lay eggs. But I'm trying to think. Oh, that's what happened. Is they were not locked up, and a coyote or something got into the nest. The nest that they set up was outside of their cage, and one of the moms and a bunch of the eggs got destroyed. So I'm trying to be more careful so that hopefully we'll be able to hatch some out and raise them to adulthood. It's really hard because coyotes are stupid. Actually, they're really smart, but I don't like them because they have eaten so many of our animals through the years. I know that they've got to eat too, but I wish they would go eat rodents and roadkill and not my peacocks and chickens. So, well, guys, have a great night. Guess where you think Casey might be called on a mission? I don't see any guesses. Oh, Fiji. Christmas says Fiji. She would love that. Miss Tracy says Europe. That's interesting because Maureen, our exchange student from France, is praying that Casey goes to Europe so she can go visit her. And as missionaries, normally you don't have family or friends visit you. You devote all your time. But Maureen's like, well, I'll go fly to wherever she's at in Europe and take her to lunch, and she can teach me a lesson about Jesus. So Maureen's got it all planned. So kind of fun. Gotta go. We can still walk. That's awesome. So Resistance Chicks is walking still. I have done so bad lately, and Dorothy's been kind. She's like, well, anything's better than what it used to be. I have been on the road so much, but I'm home for the next 4 days at least. So guys, I'll do some walking, I promise. I'll get going again because it's been a little crazy. I'm excited for you to meet this guy, but I don't want to tell you about him yet. But he is a Mustang, and that's all I can tell you. I'm not going to tell you too much about him yet, because that's got to be a video of his own. So there you go. So have a great day, guys. I hope you're all doing well. It's so good to be back on the farm. It's good to be back with Vicky and Casey. And also this next week, they won the regional basketball tournament. Now they will start the state basketball tournament. And we're doing really good. And we won it last year, so we're hoping for a repeat. And we'll try to let you know how that goes. So there you have it, guys. Hit that like button. Miss Tracy says I need more horses. I really don't right now. But that's not to say I won't. I'll probably be dumb enough to do something. But like I say, this is the newest one. You just don't know about him much yet. But isn't that a pretty picture with him here and Jumper in the background? When I get off, I may take a picture of this. This is kind of cool. Well, God bless everybody. Have a great night.